The full credit for this video goes to Alpha Destiny. He's a great fitness channel, the only fitness YouTuber I watch. And this video is going to be all about rack pulls above the knee 101. And essentially, this is undisputably the best exercise for traps. If you do this exercise, you don't even need to do shrugs. You can just completely skip it altogether, be a minimalist. You get massive overload on your traps and the weighted stretch. It does everything for you. This is a super safe movement. You can break your back and still do this. This movement has zero injury risk because it's all in the linear plane. And it even acts as a half deadlift replacement. Once you get to the intermediate stage of deadlift, if you decide to stop deadlifting, you can do rack pulls above the knee in addition to RDLs, and that will completely replace the need. And I actually think that's even a smart thing to do. Not necessarily replacing the deadlift, but cycling on and off, but switching between deadlifts and rack pulls above the knee with RDLs. This will increase your deadlift very well too. It's fantastic. It's a concurrent periodization. You want to aim for 1,000 pounds. There's no limits to this exercise. You want to keep going heavier and heavier. The first time you do it, 400 pounds will be super heavy, but eventually 400 pounds will be very light. And I'd say for this, you want to be doing about 100 pounds more than you deadlift. So if you're deadlifting 3 plates in your workout, you probably want to be rack pulling 4 plates. And that's how it goes. Deadlift 4 plates, rack pull 5 plates. It's always good to keep pushing yourself. But yeah, the main thing is this movement completely puts the weighted stretch on your traps, and it gives you insane horsepower potential for a massive overload with this weighted stretch. So, I mean, there's nothing like it. There's no point in shrugging with dumbbells if you can do rack pulls above the knee with a barbell with 500 pounds on it. And yeah, it's a very easy movement. You can do reps, but me personally, I just hold it at the top. I find there's no point in going up and down. You just lift it once and then you hold it there, and then you maybe 30 seconds and you put it down. You rest for 30 seconds, and then you pick it up again for 30 seconds. And so it's not time consuming at all. It takes like 2 seconds to put the weight plates on the bar as long as you have it in the rack on the safety bars. And then, yeah, you just want to go through it, low rest intervals, and hold it up there for about 30 seconds. So, yeah, massive overload with the weighted stretch will blow your traps up, and it's the only thing you need for traps. But I would say is if you are deadlifting, you don't need to do this first. That's the one thing I didn't say. I definitely say that you should build your deadlift foundation. This movement should only be for an intermediate weightlifter. You should get to a 4-plate deadlift before you do this. But once you hit that 4-plate deadlift, you can completely supplement it with this and the RDL. So yeah, I think this movement, beginners don't really need to do it. I say you should still try it though, see what it feels like. But at the end of the day, when you're a beginner, you want to focus on your foundation. The deadlift is extremely universal movement, and I'd say you want to be proficient at the deadlift before you get in the rack pulls above the knee.